Probably a bit of a shock to everyone, but as they say, Team Queso looking dangerous here. They've got the speed, and they're going to need another big performance from someone if they want to take down Monkey Moon, who is absolutely on fire, even in the loss to Top Lokes.
Oh, and that's a big bump. Extra got bumped out of the way, and now gets demoed by Demensa. Team Queso starting out aggressively. And you know, when you got to put your channel points where your mouth is, the prediction not as close. We see 68% going with Team BDS and 32% going with Team Queso. So, you know, I think that's a good metric as well.
Definitely, but it's already some early pressure from both teams. It's really just a sort of basic parry thrust for both teams, trying to see if anyone has some early missteps, but doesn't look like it.
BDS have been so dominant in RLCSX, even that last series, coming down to the wire. Now fighting to get back to the grand finals. Well, they'll have to do a bracket reset to get revenge against Top Lokes. Team Queso, they've been making waves. And now they've got a scoring opportunity. The low shot, and it's in. VK Salen picks up the first goal of the series.
That's some really great positioning as well from VK, because, I mean, Atomic is there definitely playing the block on Mark by 8's clear, but, I mean, that's just great recognition from VK Salen. There's only one way this ball's getting cleared. He's not going to be able to punch this up the center field of the pitch. I'm just going to play the long clear, and he's in position to take advantage.
And going for that shot behind, Extra was not in position, and another goal. VK Salen, he is starting off hot.
Oh, Mark by 8 just trying to dump that one off into the corner, but he doesn't really get good contact on it, just puts it into a position for a challenge, and Salen just hops up on the rebound pretty much and puts that one in.
So quick to that challenge. It really seems like playing Team Queso must be a lot like trying to have a dogfight in an asteroid belt.
Always something in the way.
BDS looking to respond, and a huge save from Salen. And that's a miss from Demensa, but Salen there to help out. Monkey Moon challenge as well. Atomic will try to slow it down. Demensa, not the strongest shot. Rebound out to Atomic. Atomic off the backboard, off the crossbar, and out. Now the back pass. Salen will have a weak shot. Extra will pop it high. Had to give up possession, though, because of the pressure from Team Queso.
Yeah, what you really need from BDS here on their own half right now. They are struggling to find any long clears, and not to mention strong challenges coming out from Team Queso, making it tougher to find a clean approach to the ball.
Extra, well, really the only one with boost. Oh, and now the corner boost picked up from Mark. That one off the backboard. Oh, and that shot, if it came in, could have been deadly. Salen, already seen him pick up a pair of goals. We just passed the halfway point. Demensa, low shot, bounces it in. Team Queso are taking it to BDS.
That one is going to cross up the defense every time. You see Atomic follow this up the wall, but you also see Demensa going for it. And what are you supposed to think if you're Mark by 8? You got to pick eventually, and just ends up caught in just the wrong spot. Couldn't cut back in towards that angle as he was coming from the backboard.
You've got Atomic streaking past the ball, and not only that, Demensa with an unpredictable shot, masking that shot.
Yeah.
Going for the bounce, which is not what the defense expected. Great execution from Team Queso. They are magicians out there on the field. The sleight of hand makes it tough to know what to expect and where the ball is going to be coming from.
8
Big dunk,
saves.
though. That could be the goal, and it is. Monkey Moon finally opens up the score sheet for Team BDS.
Yeah, big key block here from Extra, and really catches Salen thinking a little bit too much about going back the other way on offense. And Extra, key block, sets up Monkey Moon. Nice job getting back into it, but early on, I mean, just past 2 minutes remaining, BDS has had to make 8 saves already and 13 shots for Team Queso.
And we've seen BDS start slow in many a series.
Yes.
Generally comes back to be a close one, and BDS normally getting the win. So this one, we'll see if Team Queso can keep doing what they've been doing. They certainly weren't expected to sweep the Giants. Atomic Off the backboard, gets help from Salen. Extra with time and boost now. Salen with the deflection, but Mark is up. Has Extra on the sidewall. Pass it to him. Now Extra controls it. Air dribble play. Atomic. And he gets help from Dementa over to the corner. Dementa. Centering, and it was too far ahead of Mark.
Yeah, well, it was too far ahead of Mark because he actually cut in towards that challenge in the corner. And Extra can't find the clear either. Just gets stuffed. And the ball drops into the middle for Salem.
And Monkey Moon gets demoed. He was that second player in transition. The demo on the player that's going to have to get the follow-up touch. We saw Queso start the game with a ton of demos, and that demo there, critically timed. That was so effective.
Oh man, I thought Monkey Moon was about to ascend to another level there with that shot.
Mensa have to keep it on. Well, they'll need a Monkey Moon to ascend to another level. Under a minute left to go, a 3-goal deficit. We've seen it happen before, but it is tough. Another goal certainly would put it away, and that will do it. The dagger as Atomic gets the 50 goal.
Wow. I mean, what are you going to do about this game one? I mean, it just constantly get tied up in knots early on in the game. You finally get one decent goal back the other way, but you just keep getting destroyed on the challenges. You're not making good touches on your own back wall and stuff. This has been an ugly game one for BDS for sure.
BDS not used to this. Team Queso has been outclassing their opponents. And now is the best time to do it late in the tournament. Dementa gets blocked by Mark. This one off the backboard. Atomic will clear it over to the corner. BDS, they got demoed, they got pushed around.
They get that.
They get one back here, but it's a little too late.
That's actually quite a goal to go in. I mean, this was just a Mark by 8 just stuck with it.
5
he could.
players were in the air, right? Within about a 5-meter distance of the ball.
I just think it's so funny that Mark by 8
that asteroid
just exactly, yeah. Dogfight an asteroid belt, and Mark by 8 the one to spend all of his boost to come down with it. But as you said, not even close to enough here in game one. Team Queso on a roll, not letting up in the slightest after that sweep over the Giants.
It continues to work. It continues to work. Salen finding his marks, and then also Demensa, that goal where Atomic actually dove in for the ball. It gave a misdirection for him, an opportunity, but that shot, he masked it so well, went for that low bounce shot. The demos in transition, the demos at the start. Team Queso was off the charts in game one.
Yeah, absolute killers here. And you look at like even that clear from Extra, like that's generally not a bad touch, but Atomic just all over it. They know exactly what BDS plan was to try and clear the ball, and Atomic having a field day in terms of setting up a lot of opportunities. I believe we got a playmaker in that previous game as well. So BDS, I mean, what I normally think is their strongest asset is their support for each other on defense, but those demos, and not to mention big key blocks when they needed them most for our Team Queso, really thrown off the rhythm of BDS on defense.
If BDS can get down to an early lead, there was a lot of runway there for Extra, or time, I should say. The runway wasn't as lengthy, but still didn't get much of a shot on that one. BDS, we'll see if they're left reeling after that game one. It's a pretty strong punch right to the chin. Now Salen taking another swing. Monkey Moon out, rebound to Salen. Salen far post, and it's in.
You can already feel it coming. As soon as you saw this shot from Demensa, you're like, well, that's an awkward one for the defender. And it's all about timing. When you go for that clear off that backboard, are you able to catch it just as it bounces, or are you a little bit late? And in that instance, just a fraction late means it pops out middle instead of out to the corner, or with extra pace, it comes off a little softer. Just goes right to Salen and puts it away.
And poor Mark. Mark getting obliterated on the goal line.
Yep.
Team Queso have not let off the gas. Mark will go for the self-pass off the wall. Bails out. Demensa is there to cut off the angle. Atomic flicks up. Extra will flip back. Atomic Can't get it past Mark. Going for the double tap. Ground shot. Creativity there for Mark, but the Team Queso defense having none of it. Mark will be racing to this one. Atomic beats him by a step. Now wrapping around. Atomic almost got the second touch. Salen was waiting for the rebound in the middle. Demensa. Out of
I actually tied up BDS. They thought Demensa was going to get that clear, and they were like, oh, he missed. What do we do? They're also out of position.
Now double commit.
Oh, no. What?
What is happening right now on the field? No one was having boost. No one was hitting the ball.
There we go. Monkey Moon is like, okay, everybody, let's just take a moment to reset here.
Like when two heavyweight boxers just start hugging it out.
Yep.
Brief stalemate. And now we're back to boxing. Atomic faking it. A light touch to the middle. Now back to Salen. Salen. High pop, extra. You know, the offense has just not been there. BDS, they had a few moments early, but the speed from Team Queso to every ball has been ruthless.
I absolutely agree. Pretty much every time Team Queso even has a whiff of being able to push up the field, they are going for it, leaving everything on it. And Demensa pulls out a sick clear off the backboard.
And what a double tap that was to even put the pressure on. A huge save. Now we'll have to make another one. Monkey Moon goes low and another save. Demensa, a brick wall.
Oh, the bump on extra is going to kill everything for BDS there as well. I mean, it doesn't even matter if Queso holds on to this. They're going to have time to recover.
Atomic, look at all the space that Team Queso has had. We've seen this multiple times where they'll gear up for a counterattack, and all of BDS is on their own half. And this from Atomic opens up the field. Demensa going for the dribble. The flick is popped high. Salen late to the play, but still it will bounce up and high. Atomic, flip reset, going for the challenge. Mark and Monkey Moon both up. And then the demo by Salen. No one was there for the shot, but that prevented the counterattack from coming through.
And BDS also struggling to find boost in their own corners. I mean, one's finally going to respawn there, but they exactly what they needed right there. Need to string a couple of touches to each other just to get out. But do they stay on offense, and for how long?
Field pass, the pinch! Team BDS will take it.
You will take anything, and this one an absolute rocket. I don't care who is in goal. No one is going to save that. A wild pinch from just outside the box from Mark by 8. And BDS, a much-needed equalizer. Believe it or not, BDS have the shot lead in this game.
I mean, they have been lobbing these in, but now the rebound out, it's light. Tap off the backboard, extra stretches, gets there in time. Now opportunity for Mark. Out of boost now, Monkey Moon, the shot bounces and saved by Atomic. BDS starting to wake up. We do see more shots for Team BDS. There was, though, you know, a few times where they lobbed it downfield.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, Demensa was forced to make big saves, and that was an opportunity for Team Queso. Now, all the way downfield. Can anyone get back? Demensa, no! Monkey Moon from downtown will take the lead.
We were talking about it at the start of the game, or in the middle of it, I should say. Team Queso, anytime they feel like they can move up, they do, and they do not hesitate. Well, there they get the perfect feed into the middle. They push the shot wide, and BDS instantly fires it back at them.
That is a great recovery. Team BDS needed a bit of help with that pinch. Team Queso has not been making this easy, and now they're trying to tie it up. Last play. Sail into the corner. Mark keeps it up and can't stay on the ball. Now Salen up to Demensa. Demensa wanted to go for the bump. Atomic, the drop down. Demensa keeps it alive. Salen stretches. Now up the wall. Salen from the ceiling gets blocked. Demensa looking for the center. Salen, and there's the dive. Demensa, last ditch effort is staying up. Monkey
Okay,
Moon low on
here,
boost,
yeah.
and there it is. The demo from marked by 8 on Demensa. That'll clear up some. We're back for game 3 of Team Queso and Team BDS in this lower final. Sorry about that. We had a slight technical hitch on the production end. We got that sorted out, and now we're ready to bring you the action. Achieves, we saw game 1, Team Queso dominated. Game 2, BDS barely scraped through. What do we expect for game 3?
Oh man, game 3, what you really want to see, I don't know what to expect, to be honest, but what you want to see is BDS needs to find a way to stop getting absolutely destroyed from Team Queso's challenges and find a way to follow those clears up the pitch. They keep getting stuck on their own half with boost even after finding those long clears, making it tough to hang on to the ball, which is allowing Queso to put a bunch of pressure on them. So we're looking for BDS to find some adjustments to make, maybe try and trap the ball a little bit, maybe try and just go for some challenges on the ground, keep things a little more grounded, hold on to some more boost. But either way, Queso, I would say don't change anything. You guys are looking great.
They've been all over Team BDS. Atomic, double commit from Demensa, and it's back to Salen. Salen, seeing if Monkey Moon was awake on the back line, and he was. Now Atomic gets challenged by Mark. Salen, a light hit. Demensa, too slow to the ball. Atomic gets a demo on extra, and Salen takes out Monkey Moon. It looks like a situation where BDS might be in position to start getting their attack going, and then immediately 2 demos come out.
Especially because they stole those corner boosts away from Team Queso as well. Could have definitely allowed them to have a fairly advantageous position, but then the demo comes through on the BDS goal line, and it's a free one for Atomic. Oh my goodness, what are the demo stats on these guys today?
Demensa then just, was watching that ball, was maybe thinking about stealing that goal, but realized it was already bouncing in. The aggression from Team Queso has been too much for BDS.
And it's hard to get demos. I mean, and to hit them with such consistency as well. Impressive here from Queso in game 3.
And to get demos, if you miss, there was one player in net when they went for that double demo when BDS was on their side. And now Extra misses that. And the backboard will be denied. Achieves the accuracy on the demos certainly is impressive for Team Queso.
Yeah, because as you mentioned, it definitely does. Oh, Monkey Moon kind of puts himself in a real bad spot here in Atomic. Oh, he was feeling saucy. Went for a big dunk there.
And you see Demensa didn't have enough to get a clear, but took an easy back pass opportunity. And like Johnny was saying in the series earlier, no hesitation on that. Some players might think twice before they hit it hard back towards their own net, but not Team Queso. They are placing full trust in one another and playing at top speed. That's a nice pass. Monkey Moon will go high. Salen will deflect it, but Extra is there. Demensa missed the ball, or maybe allowed Salen to get it over to the other side. Either way.
Oh, man. Now it's BDS really trying to pick on that Team Queso backboard, but it's so well defended. They know that someone needs to be up there at all times because they know what happens when you give Monkey Moon a free look from up there.
But he had mistimed getting that boost ever so slightly, which threw off that air dribble play. Used up a lot of boost, didn't make much progress. Now Monkey Moon low on boost, will lob it upfield. Atomic will be back. Salen had Demensa ready. That ball still leaks out into the middle. Team BDS has been starved for boost. Extra gets bumped after not getting boost either. This is bad. Team bump. Extra, not the greatest hit. Salen will tuck it in. That was rough for BDS.
That's exactly what panic looks like here from Extra. You rotate back, go, oh, I hit my teammate. The ball's rolling towards my net. I just got to hit it somewhere, and you put it right back into the mix. And Salen, of course, is the one to come through and again find a shot on target. 2-0 lead. Team Queso putting the squeeze on BDS.
Now bump pull shot coming back towards net and saved from Atomic. Even when BDS catches a slight break, the defense has been so effective, so staunch. Team Queso denying that one. Mark off to the side.
Just a little too slow. BDS taking all that time because they know they need all the boost because, like we said, Team Queso so content to just keep the ball up in the air as they control most of the pitch.
BDS find themselves yet again in the back. Look at how much time they're having to take. You know, and Queso, they're sitting there waiting for BDS. And then, you know, the positioning game has been so strong for Team Queso. BDS gonna have to find something. Final minute, down by 2. Extra will have Monkey Moon. The pass just out of reach. Still Extra will feed it into the middle. But the defense from Team Queso is waiting. And now Demensa, shot opportunity. Skipped high by Monkey Moon. Now over to Mark by 8. Double commit. Extra will take it. Going for the pinch in the corner. Does come out to the middle. Mark off the post and in. BDS stay alive.
Mark by 8. How do you squeeze this one in between the defender and the post? Oh, there's not a lot of room to work with there. But he catches that one from Extra and just nails that tiny gap. Gives him a chance here.
Seeming pretty hopeless for BDS. Extra will have to get this past Demensa. Demensa, is it under the crossbars? Off the crossbar, still on the goal line. And now Monkey Moon,
2-on-1.
dribble opportunity. Can he flick it past? Goes for the air dribble, backboard bounce. Mark is there. He's got it. And Team BDS tie the game.
Oh, you could feel it coming as soon as you knew Monkey Moon was in the one-on-one. Extra peels off to go steal boost or something, but this was Mark by 8 all the way. Nice job for Monkey Moon, not trying to do too much with it. Just put it in a position where your teammate can have a much better look at the net. And Mark by 8 delivers.
That was clutch. Mark by 8 shooting, bailing Team BDS out. High tip. Extra will go towards net. Demensa can't get there. A come from behind experience that BDS is bringing us.
Oh, just the one time that BDS finds a big clear, and it happens to be the one time that someone is actually up the pitch waiting for it. Extra catches the redirect straight into the goal, and now out of nowhere, Queso need a miracle, and it is not gonna happen.
Oh, that was a thriller. Team BDS losing until the final 37 seconds, and they put 3 in.
Jeez. You talk about a real punch to the gut. That's what it feels like if you're Queso right there. Oof. I mean, you had them tied up in knots. They couldn't do anything. And then you get that one pass from Extra that Mark by 8 hits through a gap about that wide.
And that was the beginning. That was the beginning. This was the comeback. Look at the scoreline. Look at the time.
Oh.
This game ended in regulation. BDS won it. And that play as well from Monkey Moon, I don't think anyone was expecting him to go for that air dribble backboard pass. I think they were also expecting a flick.
Yeah,
that Mark by 8 just put the ball in his hands. He's a shooter.
The guy can absolutely deliver when you need him to most. He proved it in game 3, so just like that, like you said, BDS notoriously slow starters, but they win 2 straight.
And that might be the spark that finally ignites Team BDS. Sailing out to the middle, backboard bounce. Mark gets cut off by Demensa. Demensa tried to slow that down and control it. And now Atomic, the bounce. Oh, that was so awkward for Extra. Still got an effective touch. And now Monkey Moon's gonna leave it for Extra.
You can almost feel a change in mentality from BDS here. They know that they absolutely pulled out a stunner of a win, and just feels like they've been revitalized here in game 4. The pace is up, currently playing defense, but they don't look anywhere near as shaky as they did.
These 2 wins, both of them, if you go back and look, neither one was incredibly convincing. coming down to the wire both times for Team BDS, but that is what they do. They've shown time and time again that they win. And now Demensa trying to switch up the script. I thought that Mark had the clear and just flipped right by it.
Yeah, I totally thought a clear was coming through here too, but Mark was playing the block, and Demensa, I mean, that is incredibly intelligent shooting to go back behind everyone there. I mean, you can bet 99% of people are just going to try and hammer that one through the defense as they float by. And Mark by 8 would have got that clear, but Demensa picks a spot where he knows they can't get it.
Bump attempt from Monkey Moon. Didn't pan out. Extra. Hard up the sideline, going for a 50. Monkey Moon, they get tangled up. Extra.
Gosh.
Can't get back in time. And we've seen the defense from BDS struggle in this series, and that costs them another goal.
When you try and line up the back pass and you mishit it just a little bit, and the guy coming from behind you also doesn't even think you're going to bother touching the ball, that's exactly what happens.
And they might have been going for that team pinch. And now off kickoff.
Oh, he got it.
Somehow it's saved after the demo. Mark by 8. That was magnificent. I don't even know how he kept that out. I was on player cam. A demo came through. I was sure that was in.
Yeah, now here comes another 36-second 3-2 victory, right?
I mean, this is how the 2 BDS wins kind of looked like at the start of those games as well. Demo, but Extra will have a shot. It's turned aside easily. Another Demo, sailing. Trying to get into the minds of Team BDS. Those Demos certainly a way to wiggle in there.
You know, I got to give a lot of credit to Team Queso here in this game 4. When you lose a game like you did in game 3 in that sort of fashion, that can just be soul crushing. But they didn't even bat an eye. And, oh my goodness, they continue to pour it on. Demensa finds the top of the net. They have absolutely got BDS tied up in knots, just out shooting them by a ton.
Yeah, that's a hat trick for Demensa as well, and perfectly timed. You could see he hit that round ball, and he hit it squarely. That was perfect. Excellent power on that placement. Demensa padding that lead, and after last game, they'll probably take as many as they can get, but BDS, they get on the board.
Extra won the race to this one. I mean, that just takes a favorable skip, and he just jumps right up there with 20 boost. He's like, don't care, just gonna keep pressing. And he actually ended up winning the race.
And that was an important race to win. Now Team BDS within 2. Their comebacks, they have been effective. Now Monkey Moon will drop it down with the undercarriage. Extra didn't want to dive, and Monkey Moon missed the corner boost steal. And now he's going to be low on boost and has to retreat. He'll get his back boost. Going for the 50 in the air. Drops down to Extra, who goes to the side. Mark lets Extra keep possession. And that almost worked out.
Extra's trying to get tricky. I like that, actually, because when you have a team like Queso that we've seen is just willing to go as hard as they possibly can at every moment, a good mind game is more than likely to at least pull 1, maybe even 2 defenders out of position, and that could open a shooting opportunity up for BDS. But right now, still got to focus on just getting out of their own half here.
Strong defense. Saw Mark slowing down the play. Atomic on the other end. Feints it and left it for Demensa to take the shot. Extra going for Mark, but the lane is hopped. Mark will go downfield for this one. Atomic popping it up. Monkey Moon has been forced to go for these clear attempts. It's been tough to break past this midfield to Team Queso.
Yeah, they've been locked tight. No question about that. But right now, they're all kind of stuck in their own corner here, and this could be something. Depends on how Monkey Moon gets this out to his team.
Saw Mark had to go wide on that to get the boost. BDS, Hard hit from Extra and a double commit from Team BDS. Extra will stay on the ball. You see Mark finds himself a bit out of position, but it might work out. Monkey Moon, the shot blocked. And Team Queso, they gave up the lead last game, but this time they were able to hold on.
Yeah, they make sure nothing's getting by in this one. Well played, Team Queso. And boy, I mean, a little less demo heavy, I think, than the previous games, but I don't even know how to, accurately describe how well played the midfield has been from Team Queso. I mean, it's not like they're even like stealing boosts or anything. It's just not in that game, at least. The approach has just been phenomenal from Queso. The willingness to just be aggressive and constantly put BDS in a position where they have to respect a touch, whether it comes through or not.
Yeah, and we even see them at times struggling to get that boost. And mechanically, BDS not as polished as we've seen. I've seen a few players slightly miss boost to where it's thrown off their timing. We've seen the double commits out of Team BDS, but a lot of that is a result of that immense pressure and speed from Queso in the midfield. They don't give them that many opportunities to set up any sort of counterattack.
Zero things for free. We like to say that a lot, but this one, it really is nothing for free here if you're playing against Queso. And oh my gosh, it's close.
Oh, looked like that one might have been rolling in front of net.
That one's in.
And Demensa, you felt like it was inevitable with how the game started.
Oh, man. Mark by 8. You can't really blame him there for following that close to that play as it was transitioned up the field. I mean, Demensa, as he turns on that ball, it still looks like BDS is probably at least going to get a challenge. So, caught 1 foot too far forward and thusly punished. Queso again with a lead in Game 5.
And a donk. Monkey Moon opted for the quick hit. Demensa over to Atomic. Atomic! Oh, man, what a passing play that was.
So pretty and perfectly executed. Look at Demensa force the defense of BDS back, and how about putting it away from the defense? That takes some precision to get that one over to Atomic in a manageable position. Sets him up perfectly to find the top right corner.
I don't know how you can make such a feather soft touch, make the ball go so fast. that was perfect touch from Atomic.
Yeah.
That the amount of finesse it takes to go across body like that and still get that much power.
Mm-hmm.
The thing
you gotta hit it just right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, another one.
Change up, goes for the rebound, and it bounces off everybody and in. A pinball play on the goal line.
Oh, no. Just when you thought BDS were out of the woods, Monkey Moon gets the first one, and even that one. Oh, and it tips right back off Monkey Moon. Oh, man. BDS, they're just sitting there scratching their heads like, you've got to be kidding me.
I mean, even if Team BDS manage to force Game 7 or get the win in this series, the amount of emotional damage that must have taken place. I mean, just watching this series, this has been brutal. Team BDS getting picked apart by Team Queso.
The strain of just constantly having to play from a defensive position is such a draining thing to have to do. And it's been that way for most of the series. Even the games BDS has won. I mean, a lot of those games have just been defense, 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 defense. Need to make a big touch here or there, and a couple of plays have snuck through.
And that one might sneak through. Rebound out to Monkey Moon and Demensa. Break the play up. Now, they haven't been that convincing. We saw Game 1 incredibly convincing in favor of Team Queso. But Team BDS, you can never count these guys out. They have been more consistent than any team in RLCSX. But their will is going to be tested in this series. Team Queso, a 3-goal lead as we approach the halfway point. We've seen Team BDS score quickly, 3 goals in 37 seconds, and that was to get the win. Now they'll have to do it to tie. Got plenty more time left this time.
Man, you can see some aggression starting to come out from BDS as well, willing to dive aggressively out of the midfield for these sort of floating balls that are stuck on this Team Queso half, because they would like to stop playing defense. They're just like, I don't care. We need to start putting pressure on them somehow, some way. And Salen misses. Extra does not square it up, and Demensa gets a free clear. That should have definitely been a goal, and a much needed one at that.
Yeah, Monkey Moon was expecting, expecting that to come back, and he does get one. Marked by 8 will get on the board now for Team BDS as their hopes come alive.
Real nice job from Extra there, digging that ball off the sidewall. Very similar to that pass previously from Team Queso, where it just takes a real fine touch to get that ball straight sideways, even with the help of the wall. So BDS able to rally back after a missed chance and still convert the point, but Extra cannot reach it. Salen just floats one over his head.
This one off shortly after kickoff, and you see Salen stays in the play. Extra is baffled.
What are you supposed to think when you see him jump up for that ball? I mean, what are the odds he gets a decent enough touch that you can't handle it?
No hesitation at all. Immediately landed and jumped.
Sick. Oh.
Monkey Moon, did he get this flip back? Didn't really matter. Demensa does get bumped out from behind, and now the pass back. Salen will send it upfield. Demensa goes for the corner boost steal. Monkey Moon staying in the play, goes for the 50 and gets it. And that was a huge play on zero boost. Maybe even a scoring opportunity for BDS. Mark gets dunked on by Atomic. Ball back to Monkey Moon, who goes up for Extra. Extra didn't make contact. Now Salen with space will send it into the corner. Team Queso, they're happy to waste time at this point. A 3-goal lead, only 1 minute remaining. That long shot, Demensa can't get back. I thought he had it.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of pressure from Team Queso forward there. Demensa was cycling up that sidewall in case that ball punched forward up the pitch. Instead, it rolls out into the middle where Extra is waiting for it, and he just goes as hard as he can up the other way. Had just enough pace on it to beat the defense, and BDS, not much of one, but there's definitely a chance, and that one makes your heart skip a beat.
And it's getting interesting. Extra, the rebound out. Monkey Moon cleaning up the mess that Extra created.
They don't go away. Extra with the command to stick with that ball as it bounces off the sidewall. Monkey Moon turns right back around, and they put the squeeze on Team Queso, and they say, don't slip up.
And it looked like even Extra might have even grazed the defender there. Bit of a Goomba stomp. And now the equalizer! Team BDS do it again!
You have got to be kidding me. I mean, Extra off the ceiling. Demensa, that is not a bad touch. Marked by 8 just has the world's greatest sense of where the play is going and is in the perfect spot. Wow.
So do not discount Team BDS, no matter what the scoreline. Extra. Eager to win this one in regulation. They did it before. 3 goals in 37 seconds. This time, another comeback. And they have time to win it. Team Queso. We'll find out what they're made of here. Monkey Moon has Extra and support. Extra jumps up. This one will bounce off the backboard. Monkey Moon going for the challenge now, down to Mark. Cleared to the side. Extra, what will he do? Monkey Moon full boost. Extra over to the corner. And Team Queso will let that touch the ground. We've got overtime, and this is an important game to move within match point and just the emotional investment that's taken place.
An opportunity for BDS to show why so many of us think they're the best team in Europe, and an opportunity for Team Queso to make them doubt themselves and show that nobody said a word about us all weekend long, and we're here to go play in the grand finals.
Monkey Moon immediately went for that demo, Atomic. And you see Mark, that was bold play, and it's paying off. Monkey Moon testing backboard. Hard bounce out, Extra. Back up. That space taken by Team Queso. It's a bit awkward now for Team BDS. Mark will hit that off the corner. Fortunately for him, Extra was there, but now Mark will have to cut in front of it.
Oh.
Is it in? Off the ceiling, off the backboard. Mark misreads it. Monkey Moon shot is saved.
Not done yet. One more time for Extra, and now BDS can really put some pressure on him. Team Queso kind of got all tied up, but that's a big mistouch. And everyone going to have a chance to spread out again for Team Queso with that.
And that could have been the game for Team BDS. Now Team Queso, Atomic attacking backboard. It bounces down. Extra will clear it out.
Oh.
Those are always so scary. That bounced pretty good for
He's got
Extra.
Mark.
Pass to Mark. Atomic cuts the lane. And Salen will pop it up to the midfield. Monkey Moon will hit it backwards. Mark gonna turn for this one. Pops it high. Salen down to the middle. You see Marcus harassing Atomic, hoping that that ball gets out to Monkey Moon and so he can take the shot.
BDS, I think we're thinking about going for a couple of demos there, but they realize the field positioning is going to be a little bit more valuable.
Oh, and another goal line bouncer.
And Salen turned off. He lost faith as soon as he realized that that ball wasn't coming to him. Marked by 8 towards the wall. Demensa tips it out, and Atomic finds a strong clear away, and Extra forced to buy time.
Extra, his 7 boost. Got a piece of that one. Monkey Moon will be up and gets it past Salen. Low boost for both Mark and Extra. Extra had to get back. Demo. Demensa takes out Monkey Moon. Lobs it towards net. Extra will control it. 50 on the goal line. Mark challenges at the midfield. Demensa with a miss. Chance now for BDS, potentially. Extra taps down to himself. The shot broken up by Salen.
Wow. So bold there from Extra, avoiding the passing play. Just as, all right, you want to go for the demo? I'll try and do what I can. Marked by 8 tries to find a hole. Extra off the wall, and that'll be cleared away from Demensa. Team Queso a chance to break out, but I'm not sure how much control they really have of this play. And indeed, not a lot of support. Means BDS will find it clear, despite being stuck on their own half for now.
Extra will pop it up. Demensa down the middle. Monkey Moon has Mark, but Salen quickly cuts that play out. Extra control on the back wall. You see Mark trying to fake out Demensa. Atomic with the block. Almost air dribbled it in. And now the goal line is very awkward. BDS. Things were thrown into chaos after Mark got bumped. Now Demensa makes Extra jump.
You can see Team Queso trying to find those demos again, really trying to make BDS think twice about what they really need to accomplish, and Extra is going to try and open up a small gap to work with. Salen off the board, Demensa in under Extra, and that is Team Queso going to put BDS on match point.
They fend off the comeback from Team BDS. Team Queso rise to the occasion. That game was a nail-biter, coming down to a 4-minute overtime winner. Demensa for his hat trick. That was a big goal for Team Queso.
And BDS, especially Extra, trying so hard in that game on the defensive side of things. 4 saves, 3 assists, 1 goal. That guy was really trying to pull BDS to victory, try as he might. And despite some great control on the goal line, ended up not being enough. Team Queso still, it's amazing to me that no matter what BDS managed to do, you know, a 3-goal differential overcame in 30 seconds, or just continuously harassing them on defense when they really need to make some big stops and keep things in check. Team Queso, it's just, we don't care. We're still going to do what we want. We're still going to play as aggressive as we ever have, be it with the lead or just trying to not lose the game.
They seem void of emotion. They really do. And this has been a grappling match. Nothing has really come easy. Extra with the U-turn. Floats it over. Almost made something happen out of nothing. And this could be it. Team BDS, a team that has been a staple in the finals of every European event, at risk of being eliminated in the lower final by Team Queso.
But
you can't make this up.
You cannot make it up, that's for sure. But as we have seen, if there's one thing not to do, it is say BDS is at an insurmountable point in the series, because it has happened twice already.
Yes. Even though they didn't win that overtime, to even bring it back to that point was unlikely. Extra. Atomic. We saw Mark trying to get that bump on Atomic, and now bumps Monkey Moon at the midfield. That slowed Monkey Moon down just a touch. Mark will bounce it. Demensa. Weak lob. That opens the door now for Extra. And Extra bounces it right in. Salen looked like he backflipped.
Yeah, I think he had a little bit of a mechanical mishap as he's rotating into net there. He's got all the boost in the world. He's got everything going for him. And yeah, just feels backflipped it as he went for that save. Brutal.
Team Queso, despite handling the pressure of that overtime well, that did not go well for them. Extra. Happy to get that one, even though that mechanical mistake can't be relied on in every situation. Another miss off the backboard. Mark picking up the mid boost. Will go for this 50. Bounces high. Extra. Tapping down. We've seen Extra do this multiple times now, where he can get that first tap down to himself and have a follow-up shot.
He's had excellent control of the ball. Every time he's been put behind it, he's not willing to give it up easily. And again, here, this time in the air, is stuffed too, but that is both players of BDS up, and they're going to have to run real quick.
Mark. 50 by Demensa. Monkey Moon will go for that dribble. Wasn't the best first touch. Tell he kind of wanted to bring that up the wall, roll it up, but it kicked off high. Possession given up. Mark dropping it down. Good 50. Atomic demos Extra. Mark happy to buy more time in the corner. Demensa had help from Atomic. Demensa with a bump on Mark, but Monkey Moon there quickly now. 2v1 situation, but Atomic was first to it. Monkey Moon ran out of gas.
Yeah, and they were trying to stretch the field a little bit there and steal away some the corner boost from Team Queso's side of the pitch to try and alleviate a little bit of pressure there, but long clears are about the only thing BDS is able to rely on right now, and they are having to work for those as well.
Atomic straight for net. He was well defended. Now a miss from Salen. Demensa trying to help out. Ball pinches out. And look at that speed from Atomic. This is going to put pressure on Extra. He's last back. He's floating there and got help from Monkey Moon. The play slowed down enough to where he could get back. Salen. Demensa kicking it in reverse.
And that's exactly what happens when your team is so ready to always press forward. You end up, who cares? Forget all that. Oh, Demensa, what a shot here as he just tracks that long pass down. Lets it go over the shoulder, nails it.
And that's so difficult to do, to let the ball go around you like that and then read it off the backboard. And Demensa had barely any boost. And that throws off the defense so badly. You know, the defense is expecting you to make that first touch, maybe go for a shot or a double tap or something.
And after you let it go, why would you keep trying to hit it?
We're all tied up. Team Queso. A Cinderella story, and it might still go on. Top blokes, they're waiting in the upper bracket. They've got an extra life, so whoever gets there will have to beat them twice. Atomic. Now Extra booms it. Demensa. Not the best hit. Now Monkey Moon will go for the double tap. It gets bumped out of midair by Demensa. Atomic. And to fade off the ball. Salen off ceiling. Monkey Moon to Mark. Mark back to Monkey Moon, but it was too far. And a miss. We've seen a lot of misses from Team Queso that BDS have not been expecting, and it just has not bit Team Queso at all.
Yeah, Monkey Moon has, well, I mean, you can't blame BDS because rarely has Team Queso actually missed in a situation where they could benefit from it, and much better to play it safe when you're on elimination point and you need a win here because you can't afford them to just let them get by you for free.
And here we are, 1 goal away from a massive upset.
Oh!
And that's going towards net. It's in! The reign of Team BDS has been ended by Team Queso.
Salen got bumped by a BDS player as he headed up the wall, and it added speed to him, so he hits the ball at the perfect time for it to go straight in the net? Are you kidding me?
It ends like that, Achieves. It ends like that. Unbelievable. Team Queso.
What didn't
are we,
happen? What did not happen in that series? Like, I think everything you could have possibly expected happened, with the exception of an own goal. That's about the only thing I think that didn't happen.
That was the only thing that
series.
didn't happen. Incredible. Team Queso, they are dynamic. That is one word that you can use to describe them. They are fluid.